Hey, welcome back, everybody. Hey, we are trying a little something different today. We are jumping into a new mod list that I found on Wabbajack, and it's called Nexar's Next Gen Fallout 4 Curated 2025. So, we are going to load up right after character creation here in Sanctuary Hills, and then let the game kick off with the alternate start as it should. So let's jump right on in. So this is going to be interesting. It's got a lot of different things going on here. It's using sim settlements too. One of the things that it's looking to do is kind of alter the normal gameplay experience. We're kicking in and loading in with the default um, way of playing. Let's just see what happens here. All right, so we're gonna name our character. I think I decided to go with Mara as the name, and then I'm still a little hesitant here. Um, uh, let's see. Do we want to make her extremely unlucky? Um, yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Not as well, kind of well rounded, but we want high intelligence so that we increase the amount of experience that we earn. A little slightly charismatic with a little strength so that we can carry some stuff. We're gonna see. So obviously, alternate start mod. So it puts you right into the vault right as you wake up after Nate has been killed and the baby has been stolen. Now, generally, there's like a ton of mods that I usually add along with these mod lists. In the case here, no. I only added 2 or 3, which is unlike me. And then who knows? I might add a few more. One mod that I always add is immersive containers. Don't play without that one. That's because I like my loot. All right, so this is our character. This is her. She's got some tats. She's on a little bit on the thin side, thinner than I was expecting, but that might just be because of the outfit. All right, let's get over here. Open. All right, let's get it out.
I'll find who did this, and I'll get Sean back. I promise.
All right.
I'm not a doctor. Oh, actually, I'll be back later. There's only one left. Hello? Anyone?
All right. So the one thing that we can see, premature termination resulting in system failure, blah, 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 blah. And then there's us, and then Nate and Sean, infant. Don't know how we're going to open the door, but here's why I go with immersive containers. Secret garden, yep. Stim pack, medics, yes. We hit the mother load on that one. Might as well take that clipboard there too. Now, I really like the way the font is here, the smaller font and the look of it. So that's pretty cool. Um, so there's roughly, I think, 400 and according to Mod Organizer, there's 427 files loaded, 300 and some odd active plugins. All right, so um, hold on. So one of the things I'm going to do real quick here is I'm going to hit that. I just want to see. So our carry weight is 240. And one of the things that I like is that it shows you over here, where it breaks down how much of your carry weight is. So under junk, 6 of our 11 pounds, right? Not much else we can do. We can actually move it from one to the other, but that's about it. You can't really equip anything. There's some major jiggles going on here, so got to keep that in mind. Hey, a new vault suit. Now, the one thing that you see here, these boxes, for me, I don't like that. A box is a box, right? Should have something in there, so that it's just the set piece is what I when I refer to them when you can't interact with them. So now immersive containers, it looks to change a lot of the set pieces, and then all of a sudden turn them into actual containers with loot inside. Now, the funny thing is, by the time I get done in the vault with that mod, I can't take everything that's in the vault with me because there's just so much stuff. The toolbox is empty, and then there's a stencil, a wrench, and then lighter. All right. So usually I grab everything possible as I'm going through, but at some point you will. Whoa. Our first sighting of an Australian cockroach. You ever see those videos? I don't know if they're real or not, but come on now. You walk in and there's a spider or something on the wall, that's as big as your head. And you're like, yes, I want to live here. Me, no. No. So you tell me. I mean, granted, it sounds like the most awesome place to live. Other than that, once you get any kind of bug that could potentially be bigger than the size of my thumb, the tip of my thumb, we are not living there. I remember I was stationed in Hawaii I was stationed over in Barbers Point, Hawaii for 4.5 years, and I was at a buddy's house. This is uh, the military housing, and then we were there, and we were all hanging out, and then next thing you know, it's like, hey, dude, and this one guy, he was actually on the floor just chilling, and there was this centipede that seriously was about 7, 8, 9 inches long, crawling towards his head, and we're like, dude, get him off the floor. And oh, it was just, I'm like, no, that thing was huge. And I hadn't seen a bug that big in my entire life. Now, I grew up in Washington D.C., and I grew up in the southeast part of DC, so wasn't very, how you say, safe or clean, or pretty much, yeah, we're gonna say the ghetto. And we had cockroaches and rats, right? But we also had a cat. So the cat was kept busy with the rats, but and then we had a we had rats until we got a cat, and then we got a cat, and then we had very few rats after that. We would find carcasses, rat carcasses laying around in the out on the porch from time to time. But the roaches, oh my gosh, I don't. To this day, I think they're still in that building. I don't think anyone has ever managed to get rid of them. And the biggest one was probably as big as my thumb, you know. And then yeah, there was the occasional one that could fly, but at no point, it's like, to me, if you get to the point, all right,
Giant roaches. What the hell?
I like that equip button there. See the equip button? Before we do that, we're gonna get all our, and we took that. We take the ceramics. Take that. Okay. Now, immersive containers does not convert all boxes, but it does convert a majority of boxes and stoves, cupboards. Doesn't mess with these in here, and it won't convert anything that's added by a mod usually without a patch, right? Because what it's doing is it's going into the basically your leveled list or whatever to look for items there and then put the tag on them that yes, they are, you can interact with them, and then they are now containers with stuff in there. Oh, dang it. A Vault Tech slave suit, boots, and a collar. I don't know if I want all that, but maybe it has. Oh, look. Um, See, ooh, dang. Okay. Things get a little different there. Okay. Now we know. Thing is, we could break those down. How many? I can't sleep now. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Mm-hmm. See, like this cardboard box. Now it's interactable and it has something in it. This one here, too. Granted, what could be. See, like this one's just empty. So, what's in it can vary and change, but at least now you do have the option of you have the option now of looting what, if there's anything good. Only problem is a lot of times you're going to find that it's just a folder inside or a broken clipboard or whatever. And then, so, that is what you got. And then one of the things, if you notice in the bottom left hand corner, is they've changed around the look of this. Now, this room is the room that really will get you. Why? Because every single Vault Tech box, right, will possibly have something in it. And then the question is it anything worthwhile or worth looting? Sometimes yes. And then sometimes no. And then this is where we run into that problem where it's like, okay, you have to decide what's worth keeping and what's not. And then if you click like here, we can see we're up to 79 on our carry weight. And then now we have a roach coming close. Might as well just go take them out if I can see them. I can't see them, and I apologize. Here we go. And then, now, here's the thing. Right now, I have not put it,
What happened here?
I have not switched to survival mode. So, so our carry weight hasn't been altered. And we don't need food and drink at this moment. Look at that. We got shotgun shells. Did we just get a double barrel shotgun? That would be the first time that I've pulled a weapon. I wasn't paying attention. There's a board. Whoa. Tire iron. Now, how many people will try to go in here and get that meat out of there? Oh, we got a switchblade. So the thing is, I'm kind of used to a lot. God dang it! I saw it there, and I still didn't switch. But I don't think I need to really, because we all know I'm gonna get a gun in the next room. But hey, I could have used those to take out the last two cockroaches. Where you at? And then I think there's one more right there. All right, just checking real quick. What's our weight? 150. You see that? So now, if I had gone ahead and turned on the um, survival mode, we wouldn't be able to carry this much. We would be challenged right now. So that basically goes in reference to what I'm talking about when I say usually I can't carry everything out of here, because usually I would have survival turned on, and at this point I would, be over encumbered, and then I'd be really forced at this moment to make a choice. See, not all of these, that's the other thing. You see that? Not all of them are interactable, right? You can interact with. Okay. I think we got everything. All right. Oop. I fill every bottle because it's all purified water. So might as well start the game with, with an advantage. And then like I said, I drink from the fountain too because that will heal us a little bit. Especially if that last fight it had any difficulty to it. I think we got a ton of stim packs right about now. All right. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm about to say, wait a minute. um, I'd like to equip that, please.
Is this all that's left?
All right, 111 records log. Oh shoot, I got to pay attention because there was a play, and then we're gonna equip the glasses. All right. Okay. Oops. We'll be covering up. All right. More web. More. Okay.
Nice. Coming back later for you.
Maybe. You know why I say maybe? Because I always forget. Here we go. I want to equip the gloves. Can we sleep? Nope, no sleep. All right. And then see, these boxes don't ever become. That is interesting. All right, right away. All right. And then the other thing I added was this ballistic weave mod that basically adds the ability to add ballistic weave to just about all sets of clothing, all items of clothing, but I'm not 100% confident that it will actually work because it does require armor keywords and something else mod, and I didn't find that it was already um oops I didn't find that it was already equipped. So since it's not already equipped, well, I didn't find not equipped, but installed. And so since I don't know that it's installed, I don't know that the mod that I'm trying to use is actually going to work or not. We'll find out. It's not a big deal, which is, oh shoot. Gosh darn it. Well, at least we're going to be eating good for the next few days, right? Now, this, like I said, this mod list has a ton of, I'm going to say not safe for work uh, content. Not in a sense that I don't believe there's any of the AAF type mods loaded, um, that kind of stuff, but there's very risque, as you can see, clothing, things like that. So, and then for me, when I say not safe for work, it really is about. Uh-oh.
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
It really is about, okay, if this right now, if you're playing this and you're at work on your computer, is this something that's safe for other people to see? It's not all about the raunchy, all that kind of stuff. No. It's just uh maybe this isn't something you want people to look over your shoulder and see. So you have to keep that in mind. So for me, not safe for work is, yeah. I mean, come on now. This is weird. You see that where the dark, like the bottom half of the screen is dark, the top half is weird, and then that's not really the right. Oh, I got 147 stim packs. What in the world am I doing with the 147 stim packs? All right, we got 177 out of 240. Got a baton. We do have a double barrel shotgun. All right, and then we do have a machine gun. Granted, I'm not a big fan of machine guns. And we have a pipe pistol. And we're gonna just break all that stuff down. What do we got for apparel? I think we're gonna actually. Is it not better than what we got on already? That doesn't do anything. Oh, what is this one? Slave suit. Which one do we have? Oh, look at that. It actually. And then the gloves. Eyeglasses give you +1 perception. Is one or the other, so not a big deal. Even though this gives us +2 intellect, but return. Okay. All right. I don't like the colors here, but we'll live with it for now until I can figure out what's going on. Oh, that's the one thing. Yes. Oh, yes. I have to go get it. It's the cheat terminal. Yeah, I don't play without that. And then you wonder why? Because what I do with the cheat terminal really is because I'm a looter. Okay, I loot, and then the cheat terminal has the personal storage setting. So what you can do is you can go open up your personal storage, and then it just opens up kind of like a dimension, right? A storage dimension, a dimensional storage or whatever, and then you can just shove everything in there once you're over encumbered, and then carry it wherever you're gonna go, and then take everything out once you get to like a settlement or something. And then so, yeah, that's the only thing I use it for, to tell you the truth. But it's the only way that I can basically work through my issues with looting. Because if I don't have that, then I can't loot everything that I want, and we have a problem at that point. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, while that loads, you wonder what I'm doing. I don't remember where the last water fountain was. I don't remember if this is the last one. Oh, we only had one bottle. I thought we had 3. Okay. Well, that might have been not worth the trip then. And then I don't know, and then I didn't check, and sometimes, so a couple of things that I do not play without, right? One is the immersive containers. The other is the cheat terminal, and another one is the backpacks. Backpacks of the Commonwealth. Nope, nope. Finish and exit the vault. So I don't play without those. And then, but it takes me a minute sometimes when I start playing. It's like, oh shoot, I forgot about that one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. And then it's like, well, dude, why don't you just make a folder? You know what I mean? And then Fallout 4, FO4 necessities, and just keep them stored right there. And that would be the smart thing. And it will know in a minute if we have it installed or not. Because backpacks of the Commonwealth, as soon as you get up here, there's a thing that pops on your screen. And then you can determine how random you find them, you know, within the Commonwealth. And if they don't, if it doesn't show up, then you don't have it. And then, oh, AFT is in this. Well, that's what is it called? Something tweaks. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what it's called. I believe that allows you to have more than one follower at a time. Now, see, backpacks of the Commonwealth would have popped for us right now, and it hasn't. So that means we don't have it. Now, there is a different one. Now, immersive containers. These would not be interactable and would not have loot in them if we didn't have that. So that's the other thing. One other thing that I usually start the game with is called ECO, and that is the equipment something overhaul. That we don't have either because there would be a bench right here, and this bench is portable, so you can carry it around with you, and then but it and oh, okay, so we can equip it from there, so that's interesting to know, but I don't need to equip it from there. Might as well. Okay. Ooh, yeah. All right. Didn't we just check that one? And we didn't take that. So why are we sneaking? One, because we don't know who's out here, who's around. So that is how I kind of do my little immersiveness type thing. It's like when we come out, we don't know what's around. Another pipe pistol. Now, another thing that immersive containers does is it actually puts stuff on the skeletons, and you can see it kind of try to make it seem like it makes sense what you would find on them. Some pre-war money, fishing rod. Ooh, you can even consume. Nice.
Perfect.
Picket fences. That's not what I wanted to do, but it was in the way, so I had to take it. Okay, a promising partnership. Another thing is I didn't check, but I should, is if we have Heather Kasdan. See, right now I can save, and I'm going to save. Um, and then we're going to, where are we? We're going to look, go into armor. We're going to put that on. And then we're going to come over here. Let's look at radio. Kasdan Caravan Radio. There it is. Nice. All right. So we do have that at least. All right. Now, some playthroughs, some lists, they usually like to have something hidden in here. And you never know. Me, I don't like it. I don't need it. But sometimes they're like, yeah, we want to just, you can walk in and I don't know if I can carry that typewriter. Uh-huh. Let's take the cram, I think. And then see these will have something in it. Camera. And then oil. Uh-huh. That right away didn't do her much good. Okay. One thing I would like to see on screen is my carry weight, right? Uh-oh. There we go. Now, the one thing right now we have, since we're on normal, we can save anytime we want. Usually I always fill my bottles. I don't know that that does anything for us. It's not like Skyrim, where you eat it and you learn its properties. That's a bummer. All the clipping. A bone saw. We can probably come back for that later if we need to. All right, so now you can see these boxes all have something in them. And then I have a way that I do this. And in truth, I try to avoid Cogsworth. And you see right here, now you can get until after I've pretty much looted as much as I can. All right, I'm covering too much. All right. All right, that's still going to be too much in a minute. See, so he's that way. So kind of how I do it. And then actually, what I've started doing, I used to do it the other way. And then there's one thing. Is right here. There it is. There it is. And then boom, we're gonna build up our strength this time around. And then oh no. You see this? That's not okay. We gotta figure that out sooner than later. And it might be something that we can do or setting. Or maybe some sort of mod we can do that's gonna, you see,
Got it.
that's a bummer. That is a bummer. All right, let's see. We'll leave that right now. Oh, what's in there? Ooh, bottle caps. It's a weird place to keep bottle caps, but okay. And we're carrying too much again. I don't want to carry too long. I mean, I guess I could, but then it means you're moving around slow as all get up. All right, so we took the bomb off. Oops.
Nice.
We'll have to see if the ammo weighs anything. We'll take the Med-X and the Nuka Cherry. We just have to make it across the street without dying. But do you see that? He's like, why me? because you came at me, bro. Don't at me, bro. I mean, that's really what it means, isn't it? All right, hold on. All right. And then, boom. That generally fixes our weight issue real quick there. And it puts it where we can actually access it when we go to a different station. But this is going to be kind of a drag. Now, one thing that immersive containers doesn't do, which is which means what I usually add in, and is a mod that will make cars and trucks lootable. All right. All right. What's up here? Ooh, Salisbury steak. Ooh, a mute fruit. Somebody put a hairbrush up there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. All right. Some money. I don't know if I can open this one.
Won't be able to pick this.
Okay. So and we'll come around here. Up. That's the wrong button. So used to playing Starfield and hitting B to. All right, where are you? Oh, I don't see you. Well, that's a bummer because I hear you. But I don't see the other one. I see that we are in trouble. Mm-hmm. All right. Funny thing is, young Cogsworth doesn't, I mean, you can hear the bullets, right? But he never comes to check it out. Really. Gotta jump out of the, what's the name? All right, let's see. Uh-huh. Bubblegum, loaded food. All right, close the door. Uh-huh. Adjustable wrench. And a pipe pistol. Thank you. Where's the, what's the name? What do you call it? Like a bar, isn't it? Where's that? Okay. Which is great. It's just plastic. So then what I do real quick, and may not be able to do it because there it is. You need, oh shoot. We need this tree. All right. Figure out how we're going to get up here. Okay. Not going to do that then. So we're going to have to figure that out. It's kind of off-putting when the floor disappears on you. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's get up out of here. We gotta take down some more baddies over here. Oh, he didn't see me. They'll be back though. Got me. All right. Nuka-cola, pork and beans. Sadly, I love myself some pork and beans. Not some bloatfly gland though, but you know. Let's see. Okay. Question is, can you? Oh, you can. Nothing in here anyway. So if we go into our old house, he will come in and interact with you. But I don't want to do that just yet. What I want to do, come in here, grab everything that I can. Right? All right. There's not much. Oh, oh, oh. Folder and empty. Okay. So one of the things we can do is transfer, and then now what we really want to do is this. We want to search. Okay. And then kind of not fly around. Now, one of the things I always do, and in here I can't see what the scrapping is giving you. The other thing is I'm not a fan of you do not have components to repair. Okay. And I can't scrap it? I cannot scrap it. All right. So right there, it doesn't tell me what we're getting. So let's see. I don't have enough components to repair. So I can scrap this. But see, you don't know what you're getting. And I'm not okay with that. I don't have enough to I don't want to repair this, but I can't scrap it either. So, what is this? Underground hideout elevator. Seriously? Now, I am scrapping some things. I'm just like, scrap. Scrap. Okay, so now we have enough steel to repair. So I am curious as I'll get up right here. We'll do this one. Whoa. Whoa. Now, usually what I do is I like Crazy Earl's scrapyard. And what I will do is add that in, right? One of the things though I gotta find out real quick is before the next session is how do we fix our issue with the ground that is not setting right with me, so I'm not overly enthused or overjoyed. Oh, there we go. How much? Yep, we don't have that yet, but we can get about one. How many can we make? Oh, 5 of them. Okay. All right. So, and we will string that to that one, and then we will make that guy right there, and we will string you to there. Okay, and then while we're here, water. We cannot build any water. Oh, come on. There we go. I just want to pump right now. There we go. And then foods. I don't think we have any. Oh, we got blood leaf. I don't need blood leaf. Oh, do we have a carrot? All right, let's put that down. Was this silk beans? Actually, I'm all for growing those. Okay. Okay. All right. And then one of the things that I do, and again, like I said, without knowing, like, you don't know what you just got. You don't know what that just gave you. But what I usually end up doing is taking this guy and then up. Okay, lift up. Okay, there we go. And then let's turn them. And then we put that there. So yeah, I'll probably end up getting Crazy Earl's scrapyard. But I did want to take some of these things. See, some of these things you can't scrap. Look at that. Look at that. I just feel like I'm not getting all that I would normally get though. With Crazy Earl's scrapyard, you get a ton of scrap for everything that you do scrap. And I just feel like we're gonna miss out. What? I don't. Why? What do you need a double bed for? Why are you showing me double beds? There we go. Oh, we can make 57 of these. Wow. All right, one there. All right. Put one there. Right there. Okay. And then, since we cleared out space there, might as well one right there and one right there. Hey, I turn bathrooms into bedrooms, so because obviously, we're not using them as bathrooms. So might as well do something with them. Nope. I think I'm gonna stick this one too far. There you go. Right there. How many beds we got? 6. And we got a couch. All right. And then, all right, we can exit. And then I do want to see what it looks like in here. Okay. Let's see, we can put some beds in here. See, and the interesting largest closet door. See, what makes it kind of interesting here is this function here kind of makes it so you're like, do I really need to, what's the purpose of the sim settlements? What is the purpose of sim settlements if this is going to do exactly just that? Right? Just allow me to whoops. If it's going to allow me to do that, then what's the point, right? What time is it? 6 o'clock. See, I haven't even gone and talked to Cogsworth yet. It's raining inside the house. Just kind of defeats the whole purpose of having the house, doesn't it? I want to check this basement out before we talk to Cogsworth. The root cellar. I want to see what's down here. Salisbury steak, aluminum can, some Radex, purified water, and then I think that's a camping journal right here. Yep.
There we go.
Adventures in camping. More. See? Used oil. There's a can. There's my gold. Gold. I think there's another bar down there somewhere.
Lock's really strong.
Another gold bar. Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think we got plenty of stim packs right now. Okay. I'm going to try one more time. Oh. No luck. As I live and breathe. Whoa. Okay. Not all right. Not okay. All right. I don't know that we can get out of here. Cogsworth, I might need your help. What the heck happened here? We are stuck, dude. Oh, I think it auto saves when you. We have to find somewhere. Okay. What we need is a boost pack. Right? That is unsatisfactory. Right there.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Cogsworth. Yeah, you're still here.
Cogsworth, you're
Oh, shoot.
still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the hubby see you in that state, huh? Where is Sir, by the way?
Yeah. They came into the vault.
They came into the vault. Maybe you saw them. They had guns and strange outfits.
Only Miss Rosa's boy running around in his Halloween costume more than a week early. I swear, the nerve of that woman leaving her brat unsupervised. Not like you, Mum. You're the perfect mother. And Sir is, where is Sir, by the by?
They killed him.
They killed him.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
All right, you gotta listen.
Cogsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sean?
Why, Sir had him last, remember? Perhaps he's gone to the Parker residence to arrange a play date. I'm sure he'll be back with him momentarily.
Sean's been kidnapped. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
It's worse than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia.
Yes.
Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Not eating for 200 years is gonna do a whole lot more than that. I'm gonna say that's not possible.
No,
I wasn't out that
no,
long.
that's not possible. I wasn't out for that long. Not 200 years.
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
All right, are you all right, man?
Cogsworth, you're acting a little weird.
I know my attire's a little off-putting.
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Oh, nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car, how do you polish rust?
Very carefully. With soda, apparently. Okay. Stay with me, buddy.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
All right, thank you,
Thank you,
Cogsworth.
Cogsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
Already looked. They're not here.
I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they? Oh, Mom.
Look, Sean's out there. I'm gonna find
Sean's
him.
out there, Cogsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, Mum? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Okay.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station?
Yep.
We shall remain here and secure the home.
Okay, wait. Stay away from that part of the... What's the name for now? All right. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Can we do this? All right. And see, there's the weave. We don't have anything. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a thong on there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see. Let's see. I think I want to go with. I think I want to go that route. And then we'll stick with that lower. Okay. Where's the gloves? All right, hold on. Anything? Nothing. What can we do here? Ooh. Nice. I think we're gonna do that. All right. Oh, I love this. I love this. That is awesome. All right. Do we have a? Do not have that yet. All right. And we still, let's see. And let's see. Okay. Is there a mesh? Not the mesh I was hoping. Okay. We will alter that just a little bit. All right. So we need a mesh. A mesh with bra. Thong is enabled. Where is it? Must be down. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. So we gotta do one of two things here. All right. Now, why I like this is because that means you can wear. All right. Okay. And then, you're not really helping me at all. All right. Okay. Well, that's as good as we can do. But we got underwear. All right. Good thing. All right. So at least we got underwear. All right. Do not run back over there. See what I'm saying? All right. And then if we find, uh-oh, why are you stuck? Okay. Make sure all the junk is over there. Okay, let's get over here. We will do some crafting. Oh, or deconstructing. Double barrel shotgun for now. We only got, what, 10 rounds? That. It will. Standard receiver, we can get to hardened, calibrated. All right, hardened is much better. We want, can't do reflexite, really? Nuclear material, seriously? Muzzle brake, nothing. Can't do anything there. Long barrel. Alright. Okay. And this guy, can we do something with the stock? Bruiser stock. Nothing else? Seriously? Okay. Well. Alright. Okay. I do think we're gonna change that up. Alright. Oh, we got two. Then we need that one and this one. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything we can do that we couldn't do before? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Anything more? Nope. Nope. Oh, hey. Oh, look, we can do a spike compensator or compensator now. And then here. Oh, look at that. All right. Okay. And then, nope, but can we do anything else here? Oh, yes, there we go. All right, what are these doing? Energy, fire retardant, or can't do hybrid, but radiation. I think I want to go ahead and add that. And then, can't add it to there, can't add it to there. What else are we wearing? Here, can we do anything more? Okay. Okay, where? Oh, let's go back over here real quick. All right. Can we? I don't want furniture. I want. Whoops. All right. I want. Can I put together? A universal station, which probably does not exist. ECO entry point applicator. Institute weapon fabricator. Yeah, there it is. Can we make one? Nope, because we don't have screws. Are you serious? We don't have screws? How do we not have screws? Easy. You don't have screws. We don't have screws that jingle, jangle, jingle. All right. Well, gotta be careful wherever we're walking right now. All right. We can make some purified water. Oh, disease cure. So we got that going. Oh, and look. All right. That. Oh, we do have a chemistry station. All right. Oh, that doesn't work here. All right. All right. Wait. Oh, it's that button. So we could cook all of them at once instead of having to individually click each time we want to cook something. You can just hit the back button. All right. So our chemistry station is back behind. I'm afraid to walk around. Because the earth might just give way and we fall through. I think we just got some springs. We got a fertilizer. We got a bourbon bottle. Oh, dang. Oh, piercings. Nope. All right, here we go. I'm not looking at chain lingerie. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But look at that. We got tons of stuff that we can make. We can make boots, army boots. All right. Chain lingerie. I don't know what that is. Cancel. Oh, that's even more risque than what we already have been wearing. We can make drugs. All right. What is the St. Louis dress? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Very risque. Wait. But we can't make one yet. We're missing 2 screws. Okay. So you can see we can make bodysuits. I don't need that one. We can make a belt. Got institute suit, right? Jenga closet. So I don't know. I'm gonna make one. Oh, look at that. It's kind of like pompous. That's a very interesting one. Oh, we might. I don't know if that's gonna fit us. I'm waiting for it to pop. Hey, don't. Don't even give a brother a hard time about that. There we go. Neo suit. Oh, dang. Oh, hey. Wait. We'll have to figure it out. We have to figure it out. You know, it is what it is. Oh, dang. Okay. And then see, then you have nosy reporter outfit. Is there it is. Huh? Then you got look at this tactical armor. I don't know what that is. I'm waiting for it to like show up. Oh, it is there. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. I am gonna make it. That was all I had though. And then tough girl attire. Bracers. As a matter of fact, we're just gonna do one thing real quick here. Because I don't think we can make anything. I don't think we have enough stuff. Um, can we make the jacket? We cannot. We don't have enough leather or nuclear material. Okay. Serious armor. Holy cow. Look at all this stuff, man. What is this? Oh, look at that. All right. The katana outfit. Can't. Can I make it? Nope. Oh, I did. Oh my goodness. What is a Miranda? Oh, hey. Is that not cool or what? Isn't this the same thing? Oh. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay. We could spend the entire day trying to get sorted here. Now, here's the problem. All right, so we can put on the jumpsuit right now, which is not bad at all. Obviously, we'd have to. Let's just do this real quick. That. Okay, we'll have to figure this out. All right. All right. I think the first thing we need to do is just get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. I want this. And okay. I just want to see what that looks like real quick. That's a very interesting look. We're not going with that for her though. All right. So now that we got that, all right. We know. What is this? Okay, that's not what we wanted. I did not realize. Oh, and look at that. Can you not wear? Okay, what we got? Okay, that's not what we wanted either. All right, there we go. Let's get rid of this. No. I think this is it. This is it. I don't think we need those, but we're gonna do that. Uh-huh. Whoa. We will not take damage for the rest of the series. Why do I say that? Because look at our armor, 1200. Whoa. Okay, it did not like that. That means something is conflicting with something else. That's fine. All right, so we're going to take... So the VTOL is not going to go with the JC3, looks like. And we didn't pick any other kind of... Let's see what we got. Nope, they don't go. We can do that. Let's see. There's some clipping there. But if we go back to the shorts. Whoa. Is there any kind of stealth in these? I don't know if I need the little vest thing though. What did it take away? It sure took away. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. That's very interesting. And then let's take that away. Let's see. Let's give the Miranda a try again. If we do that, then we got to take away that for sure. Let's see. It works better. Let's see if the jeggings work better than it. Let's see. All right, get rid of the jeggings. Go back to the shorts. And let's go with boots. Oh, look at that. And then what is our 606? So we've reduced, I think, hold on a sec though. Do I still have, oh, I got the, just want to see what this looks like. God dang it. Okay. All right, I think we might go this route for now. Holy cow. If this is what we're going to have to figure out something to make the ground more stable. You know what I mean? Because we can't just keep falling through the earth. Right? Because once we are outside of sanctuary, right? And we're not in a settlement, then we don't have anything. We can't go into. It's taking a moment. Oh, dang. You're supposed to not be. Okay. Okay. And then there's a bag over here that we got to get. Let's see if we're going to have better luck with the ground outside of sanctuary. Because it could just be sanctuary that's having issues. Because of the assets, you know, the assets that they add to make sanctuary the way it is. And when you, the fact that you can repair the houses as opposed to tear them down might be changing so much stuff that it's like, yeah, no, we can't support you. All right, let's see what the dog looks like. I don't like it when they change the dog because I like the normal dog. Okay, yeah, it's happening here too. So something's happening. Something is miss. And that's a shame. Because we got to figure that out. Figure out what's causing the stuttering. Yep, there he is. Is that how he normally looks? Nope. I think they changed him up a bit.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
You seem like an okay guy.
You seem like an okay guy.
He
Okay,
seems
then.
lighter.
Let's stick together.
A little furrier. A little bit more furry. Oh, goodness. So we won't get attacked until we do a couple of things. Yeah, the ground, man. It's like you can't trust the ground to do what it's supposed to do. I know. I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to do is when you get to a certain point, god dang it. Look at that. Seriously, the counter disappeared and everything fell to the ground. Where's the other one? Try to attack me from behind. I'm not even wearing that outfit anymore. There's no free and clear access anymore. Where'd that one come from? Whoa, that was a loud, angry bark. Oh, is that a delayed sound? Or was that this one? I'm carrying too much. Okay, that's better. Yeah, if anybody knows how to make the ground do what it's doing a lot less than what it's doing, definitely chime in. Nothing is sadder than when your ground is not stable. All right. See where it told me all that? Where's that been all my life? Oh, I haven't even tried that one yet. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't even looked at that one yet. We should. Okay, so this one, can I do a weave? Well, I can't. Isn't that funny how you can... Oh, gosh. That's right. I haven't looked at this one either. Oh, look, you can change the color. It says black, but... Okay, nothing I can do. But there is potential there. All right. Now that we remember, which one is it? I don't see it. It's not the bodysuit. It is... Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I believe that is it. And then we got to take the Miranda thing off. Wrong one. All right. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Okay. That is a fail. That is a big fail. All right. Okay. All right. Now that we have the dog, let's get back to town. We'll sort this out once we get to town. I don't remember. Okay, yes, I do. All right, I feel well rested. I feel like yes. See how far, like, I'm walking. Yeah, you see, like none of this is real. Okay. See if we can make it over here. All right, there we go. Now we're on solid ground. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we could go with either those or I think those. Okay. And then that would be our jacket. What's our armor? 800. I don't know that we need more than that. What does this do? It would make us look more combative. But then we could, if we needed to, we could come over here and then say, all right, where's, oh shoot. Come over here and say, all right, well, fine. And then we're back to where we are. Oh, so you can only wear one or the other. All right. All right. Well, I got to be honest with you. This one has more armor to it. And so, yeah. Okay. We have found our outfit. Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Not that I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to get a fix for the ground. So I'll have to research that and say, okay, this needs fixing. What is in here? A mole rat? What is it doing in there? All right, so typically, this is how I usually start. Oh, wrong one. All right, there we go. All right, gotta sneak. There we go. First. What are you barking at? Then we'll come over here. I'm so used to having lootable cars that when I see it, when I see a car, I try to loot them. So, all right. Oops.
Sweet.
All right. can hear the gunfire. Well, that's as far as we need to go this way, by the way. By the by. I am not. Is that a mole rat? Why are they? It's like that one little carcass is following us around. Now, I will say this. I don't mind the health bar and the changes to it. I do mind the size of it. It's like we need to shrink it down a little bit so that it takes up less of that corner. All right. So if we had the backpacks of the Commonwealth, we would have a bag right here. So, which is just another unfortunate indicator that we don't.
Loctite.
Yep, can't. Okay, whoops. Well, you know what it would be is it would be great if he went and got it and brought it to me. What did you find? If you found the safe, I found that before you did, and it did me no good. What'd you find? I can't open it. Okay, there we are, and I think that's where we're gonna call it right now. Um, again, this mod list comes with a ton of clothing items. Interesting choice of wear, right? And it comes with a lot of different things. So um I'm not hating it, you know. As a matter of fact, I appreciate the clothing, right? And the different choices and the variety so far. Um being that we're already just wearing four pieces of clothing, our armor's at 800. You know, it's just crazy. So, um yeah. So right now, I think it's doing great for the body and the clothes and stuff. The part that I'm having the biggest issue is with the ground, right? And how unstable it is. And then I mean, you run into that problem, often, but not as often as this. I mean, this is completely unstable. Um, period. And you see, so it's not a matter of my perspective, like if I'm first or third person, it's just unstable. And so I'd want a mod that comes in and kind of locks this down, right? And makes this stable, either by removing some of the extra assets that the game has added that's having problems, right? Or trying to figure out exactly what's changing what, and then maybe work with the load order and figure out if there's something we can do there. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at anything right now, and you know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to keep playing this and keep going through. Like I said, I do like the gear. Um, is this the only thing I would probably end up changing is somewhere down the line. I might, once I have enough resources, I might try to change this to a pompous jacket, right? With some sleeves and see what that does, right? And then, you know, I'm very curious about the um, nosy reporter outfit. But what, once we, and then I want to see the something follower tweaks, something, oh my gosh, not awesome, but, amazing follower tweaks or whatever to see if that really is going to allow us to have more than one um, follower at a given time. And then so I'll work on that and look at that. So those are the things I'm going to look at. I'm also going to add in the scrap mod, Crazy Earl's scrapyard, um, and then, like I said, look for something that's going to try and really settle what's going on. Oops, what's happening with our ground? Because the last thing I want to do is fall into a pit somewhere where I can't get into scrap mode and float out of there, fly out of it. So, like right now, if I fell into a pit, I'm stuck. I'm stuck and I'm reloading. And that's not okay. So, I mean, I guess I could use console commands to try to get out, right? Toggle off collision and just float up. But I don't want to, I don't, like I said, I don't want that to be a possibility. I want it to be fixed. Okay, guys. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right, later.